Everyone, it's Christian Fuchs here. I would like to say a big thank you to our fans and keep having our back for the upcoming Premier League season as well as the Europa League. Keep watching Leicester Fan TV. They have the latest news and they keep you up to date on leicesterfantv.com. So stay tuned and thanks for your support.
Morning all, how the devil is everyone? Hope you're well. Welcome to the Foxes Aftermath Show, where it's an international week, so yet again it's another Sunday without no show football to talk about. But we're going to talk, we've got quite a bit to talk about. We've got the FA Cup semi-final to talk about. We've got the Leicester Man City game to talk about. So, to be honest, I think we better get going.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Morning all, how the devil are we? Are we good? Hope we're well. Hope you've got your mug of tea. I've nearly finished mine already. I've been that busy. I've been drinking it that much. So glad you're joining me. Like I say, we've got quite a bit to talk about this week. We've got the FA Cup. It's International Week. Ain't it awful? International Week. Ain't it absolutely bloody awful? Morning, my Dutch Fox. Morning, Mirko. How the devil are you? Mohammed, how the devil are you? Hope you're well. Neil, yes, Soyuncu, Mr. Massive. Scored the second goal. Scored from a header from a corner. What more do you want than a header from a corner? I wish you'd do it for us a bit more often. Morning, Gallowgate Shots. How the devil are you? Hope you're well. How's your season going? We'll have to have a bit of a catch-up soon before the Newcastle game. When is our next Newcastle game against? Can anyone tell me when we play Newcastle again? Or we haven't got to play them at home sometime. Somebody will have to tell me that in a minute. Yes, we'll definitely meet up soon. Gallowgate Shots, thanks for joining me this morning. Craig, yes, very boring indeed, isn't it, Craig? Very boring indeed. But you've got plenty to do. You can listen to your missus singing all the time. You'll be well away with that. You'll enjoy that. You must know every song she sings. Morning, Tom. How the devil are you? Morning, Sean. Don't forget, I need everyone's top 5 managers. Look me up on Twitter, and you'll find the tag there for me. Find me on Twitter. I need your top 5 managers. If you haven't done it, please send me your top 5 Leicester City managers. Right, let's bring Jack in. Morning, Jack. How the devil are you, pal? Can't hear you, Jack. Can't hear you. Morning, Mark. How are you?
Good, mate. Thanks. How are you? 8th of Saturday, 8th of May, Newcastle at home.
Saturday, 8th of May, Newcastle. Jack,
yeah.
Can we hear you? Can't hear you, Jack, for some reason. Log out and then log back in, pal. And then we've got Ross. What are you doing to your hair, Ross?
I literally woke up about 20 minutes ago. I fell asleep really early last night. I just woke up.
And then you've missed an hour's sleep as well.
Yeah, the sun's not long woke up as well, which has been good.
Rivalry side watching me. They're all watching me today. They're all watching me.
But you know what it's going to be like. It's going to change, isn't it, to TV time? So
it will be.
To be 3 o'clock.
Gallowgate Shots has agreed with you two. It is the 8th of May. Cheers, Gallowgates, for watching. Cheers, Rivalry side, for watching. Thank you for watching. Morning, Mark. How the devil are you? Mark Norton. Patrick, are you good? Why North? Yeah, I know, ridiculous. Why absolutely ridiculous. Morning, Declan. How are you? Let's bring Jack in again. Jack, can you hear me this time?
Morning.
There we go.
We've got Jack. Jack's back.
Jack's back again.
Right. As there's 4 of us here, the first thing we're going to play a sort of a game, and it's based on a song. It's Should They Stay or Should They Go? Because at the end of the season, there is a at least 6 players up the contracts ending at the end of the season. So we're going to start off with the main man himself, Matty James. I think his career's finished, hasn't it? He's finished at Leicester, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, well, never started really at Leicester, did he?
He's having a good spell at Coventry. So I think we'll all agree that Matty James, he's gone, hasn't he? It's all like, goodbye, Matty, unfortunately. Since the Great Escape season when he got injured, he didn't have the best of times.
He's not been bad, so it's not
he's not that old either, is he really?
No, he's only 30 odd, isn't he? But he just hasn't. It's a shame. Then we move on to Wes Morgan, Jack.
Oh.
What's going to happen with Wes Morgan? What do you think?
Well, it's due a role at the club, so when he retires, they'll obviously have something there to back him up when he is finished. So,
yeah, I think everyone's agreeing. Everyone's agreeing with you about Matty James that he should go.
I don't think he's a Premier League player, to be honest.
Yeah,
did he get sent off in one game?
Who, Matty James? Yes, I think he has Aston Villa. Yeah.
1-0 that game as well.
And then we've also got Christian Fuchs as well. That I've lost his photo now. Christian Fuchs, his contract runs up yet again. He was only going to be staying for 3 years, and then he was going to go, and he's still here 3 years later after he was going to go. So, what do you think then, Mark? Do you think he should? Do you think he wants to go back to America, or do you think he's going to have another contract?
I think he was lined up to be a kicker in the American football game, wasn't he? At some point,
American football, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think he's getting a bit long in the tooth for that as well now. I think these players have done us proud since they've been with us, but it's time for youth to come through.
Yeah.
With Wes Morgan though, I think he still has something to offer, like Jack said, in the coaching
club
role. Yeah.
Also, Jack Jukovic, the keeper. I think he's played about 4 games in about 5 years. I know Brendan likes having 3 keepers, but I think he's on about 20 grand a week, and he just sits on the bench. I mean, what a life that is. I mean, they can't give him another contract. They've got to give it one of the youngsters, haven't they? Like Everson or the Polish guy. I can't remember. Don't ask me to pronounce the Polish guy's name because I haven't got a Scooby about that.
Johansson as well.
No, he's gone. Johansson went.
Oh, is he gone? Oh, he's gone properly, hasn't he? Yeah.
Jakovic is a championship player as well. I think Leicester brought him because he had that good game against Arsenal. And then I think the last time he played for Leicester was the Tottenham game at Wembley.
What, the 4-5 one?
We've seen him, when Iheanacho scored that cracker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bloody hell, Ross, you're making me dizzy. Stop moving about the house, pal.
So I'm just getting me breakfast for my son.
You're like Nunu on Teletubbies, man. Sit down.
And then we've got Under. He's not actually a Leicester player, is he? He's technically he's not a Leicester player at the minute, but come on then, lads. Come on then, Mark. What do you think? Under, yes or no? Has he done enough? I personally don't think he has.
Was it an option to buy, or was it?
Yeah, it was an option.
It's definitely an option.
It was an option. It wasn't obligatory to buy. It was an option.
Then no.
Yeah, a lot of it was.
It's just well. Saying that is, I mean, he hasn't really had a serious. I mean, don't forget, like a couple of months ago, we'd have probably been putting Iheanacho on this list.
Yeah,
he just hasn't had a run in the team. We don't really know what he is actually capable of, do we? But
no, we don't.
If we're judging, if we're judging on what we've seen so far, then it's a no for me.
Yes, it is, unfortunately. And then we've got this guy, which I didn't realise this. Sidney Tavares, or Trevor, however you pronounce his name. You know, my spelling and pronunciation is not very good. What do you think? Should he stay? Should because Barcelona have wanted him. Some top clubs in Portugal have wanted him. But the only good thing, if he goes, right, this is the only good thing about it. If he goes, hold on, where is it? This guy, I've lost it. This guy gets his number back, gets his number 50 back. That's the only good thing about it. Oh, Filbert gets his number back. So come then, more serious now. He does look good, doesn't he? This Tavares. He looks the part, doesn't he? I know he's only had 3 games. He hasn't played many minutes, but there's something about him that I think he will have a bit of a career for Leicester, surely.
Yeah, of course he will. I mean, for one, he's the spitting image of Damari Gray. That's the only downside to it. Well, it is, but I think he's a very, very talented player, and I think maybe he could have a role next season, like like how Luke Thomas has had this season. And Double J James Justin. Obviously, I know he's not come through our academy, but he's still young. So hopefully he'll be a big part next season. Because obviously, if we do get the top 4, in Champions League, maybe a bit of rotation a little bit. Same with the League Cup and the FA Cup as well. So I think it'll be a massive role next season. I think Tavares, 100%.
It will be, won't it? I mean, Nacho as well. He's been given a contract, hasn't he? Oh, yeah. Sorry, not been given a contract. Sorry, they're in discussions with him for a new contract, aren't they? Which I didn't realise his first contract was 5 years, and that's up. So at the end of next year, he'd have been here for 5 years.
Wow.
Which I didn't realise that next year. So he's been here 4 years. It doesn't seem like he's been here that long, really, does it? But I think Nacho deserves another contract because he's come good at the minute, hasn't he? Jack?
100%.
That's what they're basing it on, isn't it? His form at the minute, I think. I think if you would have said to it before, I'll offer him a new contract, fans would have been like, "Nah, you're joking, or you get him out of the club quicker than he can run." But no, I think basically, if he can keep this form up, Jamie, he's going to be a good striker. If you play him as a 2, it proves he can score goals. It's just the way Brendan Rodgers played him before as a one-man striker, a Jamie Vardy role. It ain't going to happen because he's one of them who likes to go backwards to then go forward.
Yeah.
With the help of a second striker up front with him, whether it's Jamie Vardy next season, Ivan Toney, it's gonna be a good game for him to actually have next season. And I think starting fresh next season as well, it's going to improve him even more and give him the confidence to score goals next season. He might even become Leicester's top scorer. Who knows?
It could be. Morning, Josh. That's our Australian Antipodean correspondent, Josh, down in. I can't remember whether it's Sydney or Melbourne. One of the two. He's down under anyway. Morning, Josh. How are you? He's got up. He hasn't got up early. He's about ready to go to bed, isn't he? Over there. Sean Culpin says, "What about Benkovic? I know he's not had contract, but what's going to happen with him? He's nothing. Really. He's played 2 games, hasn't he? And then that's it. He has done nothing.
He can't even get in their team. So
who actually brought him in? Who brought him in? Was it
Rodgers?
Claude Puel. I think.
Oh, was it? No, didn't Rodgers bring him in?
Rodgers was at Celtic when Benkovic went there.
Yeah, Puel.
Yes.
But Rodgers loved him at Celtic, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's Celtic.
And then
that's Celtic though, isn't it? Under's over, so Steve Shepherd says yes. Morning, Nick. How the devil are you? So will Benkovic get a chance? I'm not sure about Benkovic at all. I'm really not sure. Oh, here's one I've missed off as well. Another young lad from Dewsbury Hall at Luton.
Keep him.
Well, he's still got a couple of years left on his contract, hasn't he? So it's not too bad with him.
100% keep him.
Liam, what does Liam's got to say? How can Nacho, man, get any confidence and form by sitting on the bench and glad he's starting? Yes, but it's down to injuries, though, isn't it, Mark? That he's been able to take his chance because of injuries. Because I think if Harvey Barnes hadn't got injured, I do not think Nacho would have been playing.
I said that to Jack on one of his shows. If we hadn't had the injuries, we wouldn't be talking about Nacho. Nacho would probably be on this list that you've just brought up because it's only because Vardy's playing provider and Nacho's putting the goals in that he's even in the team. So sometimes I think we're very quick to criticise players because we don't see them enough, and I think this has proved the point that that a player can get, if they can get a good run in the team, can start performing, and Nacho's done that.
Here's one as well. Here's one that I forgot about. Gazelle. Patikash. He's doing extremely well. I don't want him back because I don't think he does it in the Premiership. I'm just saying that. Turkish football is totally different. Talking of Turkish football, Soyuncu yesterday, cracking goal that was, wasn't it, by him? Absolutely brilliant. But I don't think Gazelle is good enough for the Premiership. So I think we ought to take up the T-Cash. Even Fenerbahce, and I think one of the other clubs as well over there is looking at him. But he's done like 13 assists and 2 or 3 goals, I think it is. fair play to him. He's done it over there. You can have him. I think he's one we've got to get rid of. We might even make money on him.
Here's the problem with Gazelle. He's Algerian, same as Mahrez. He's a winger, same as Mahrez. When we brought him in, everyone, let's be honest, we all thought he was going to be the Mahrez, the second coming of Mahrez. But there's only two good things he did: score against Liverpool, the first person to ever score past Alisson in the Premier League.
It was about 2 yards out, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's still a goal. And against Newport, yeah, I'll leave it there.
That's stunning.
Yeah, that's that cracking goal against.
No, that was
Newport.
against Fleetwood, wasn't it? Not against Newport.
Newport. Yeah. Sorry, 3 goals then. Newport and Fleetwood.
I'm going to say Newport. That was a shocking performance. Wasn't it? Oh God, we'll skim over that one completely. But yeah, so really, I think out of them 6 names we mentioned, there's only Tavares. That's it, really. That we
Dewsbury.
No, the ones that are contract. The ones that are finishing on contract. I think Tavares is the only one that we really would like to keep out of them 6. I know Morgan on the back on the backroom staff. Fuchs, I think his time's up. Quality defender, Fuchs. Jukovic, nothing you can't say. 4 games in about 5 years. And James and Under, I think they finished. Yeah, I think we've agreed on that. Do you think? I can't see keeping anybody else.
Under's like a long 14-day cooling off period.
Yeah. Yes. He's still under warranty.
Yeah, he's under.
Like buying one of your phones.
Yeah. That's been.
To be fair, you wouldn't want to be you wouldn't even want to be a second string goalkeeper when you've got Schmeichel about, would you?
No, you wouldn't, would you?
Let alone third.
But that Everson, though, I think he could be our. You know, when Schmeichel does give up the boots or maybe leave, I think Everson could be it, because obviously he's the same nationality as Schmeichel, so maybe he's learning a lot off Schmeichel as well. He's a very good keeper. A lot of people when he's gone out on loan, Everson, to all the clubs he's been at, he's done really well. There's been a lot of good praises about him. So hopefully, maybe a few years' time, you never know, he could be number 1.
Well, Carl must have been reading my mind. Morning, everyone. Carl up here in Newcastle Underline. Well, that's not Newcastle, is it? That's just outside Stoke, isn't it? Newcastle Underline, if I remember rightly. Yeah. So he's pretty close. He's read my mind about a cracking season so far. What we're going to do this year, lads? Is it top 4 finish? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Hands down.
Oh, Ross has had to think about that for me.
I'll tell you why.
Ross, why are you thinking about it?
I'll tell you why. Because I'd rather wait till it's official. Because after last year, I'm a bit skeptical. I'm not saying we're going to mess up, because I don't think we will. But it's just you don't want to see it again. You think you got that fear of looking your like when we drew to Burnley. I thought, oh God, could it happen again? And then obviously after the wins against Sheffield United, Manchester United and stuff, I think we've learned a lot from last season. Am I right in saying, Jack, that if we get 6 more points or something, we've got better than what we did last season? Is that right? Something like that?
I think we got 62 or 63 points at the end of last season. How many points are we on now? 56,
something like that.
So I think we need about 7 points.
But you know what? I haven't even looked at the league table for a week because of this bloody international week. I forgot all about the league table, to be honest.
If we beat that last season, it'd be improvement on what Rodgers has done. Then it'll prove that we actually have learnt from last season. We seem more stronger, don't we, as a unit, and know how to dwell on games now. Look at last season when the injuries were coming again and the project restart. We just flopped. We scored a goal against Bournemouth and got battered. And it's just like, how the hell has that happened? And this season, when we go behind, we just fight for everything we've got and take it to teams. It's like we're like Man City. We are upsetters and we're battering you, mate.
I think the thing is as well, obviously our next 3 games in the league, we've got Man City. I think we've got
West Ham.
Yeah. The West Brom games was postponed because of the FA Cup. That's the game in hand. That is going to be crucial. Yes, it's against West Brom, but still, it doesn't matter who it is. That will be crucial, because Man U could lose, or we could take advantage, or anything. We might end up, going for it. So, ask me in 3 league games, Jamie. That exact same question on this show, whether it's a pre-math, aftermath, whatever show it's going to be. ask me in 3 league games, and then I'll give you my answer.
Go on then, Mark. What you were going to say? We've got the league table there.
No, I've got the fixtures. It's the last 3 games that are interesting, isn't it?
The last 3 games were a nightmare, isn't they?
Yeah,
you know.
I completely forgot. Is it Tottenham?
Man United,
and Chelsea.
and Spurs.
Well, it's not hard to beat Spurs anyway, so that's all right.
We,
But then we've got
we've
Chelsea
beat them, though.
we beat them all.
We
Yeah,
beat
but
them all. So that's what I said. Why do you need to be scared of teams like Man City in that if we've already beat them? You know, I think it'll be a cracking game.
They're all teams though that tend to screw us up, aren't they, at times?
See, the longer Man U go into the Europa League, what are they going to do? They've got injuries, squad size, stuff like that. I know they've got a bigger squad than us, but
Champions League.
Yeah, like Jonathan says, needs to be decided for them last 3 league games, doesn't it? That's for certain. We don't want to be wanting a couple of points from there. Morning, Brian. How are you, Brian, from Michigan? That must be early there in Michigan. They're about 5 hours behind us. I know the clocks have gone forward, but it's still the same time. Sean, 22 points from 9 games.
We are 56 points, by the way.
56 points.
Yeah.
How many did we get last season, Mark?
63, wasn't it?
Yeah,
63, I think it was. Yeah,
it was 63.
Yeah.
Right, here's one for you as well. Just talking about players. Liam's asked, what's everyone's thoughts on Mendy? He says he wants more game time. Well, he's been at the beginning of the season. He was quite happy not having game time. Now, all of a sudden, I think it's his agent has come out saying he wants more game time. So, what's everyone's thoughts on Mendy?
That's because Wilfer injured. He did his job when Wilfer was injured. Didn't
It was injuries again, wasn't it?
Injuries, yeah.
But he should have expected that. He should have expected when indeed he came back, he knew that he wasn't going to be the number one. Don't get me wrong, Mendy's done really well this season when he's played. Magic Mendy's, sorry.
Hashtag Magic Mendy. Get it right, Ross. If you've got to use it, get it right, pal.
Hashtag Magic Mendy. Right. When he's coming, he's done really well. Obviously, he should expect not to be playing first team when Ndidi in the side. Because we all know Ndidi. I've gone and said this all the time. One of the best holding midfielders in the Premier League, just behind Gundogan, because we can't deny how well Gundogan's done this season for Manchester City.
Because he scores goals as well, doesn't he?
Yes, obviously Ndidi doesn't, but he's very crucial. But I'm going to say he's one of the top 3 in the Premier League, 100%.
Yeah. Just going back onto the games, Jason said more worried about playing teams like West Brom. Yes, I agree with that. We play better against bigger clubs than we do against the so-called smaller teams.
We've got a tricky one against West Ham as well, haven't we?
Yeah. But it's a away game though, isn't it? It's a away game. West Ham, so it's not.
We've never lost at the Olympic Stadium, have we, West Ham?
Oh, shut up, Ross. Let's just put the kiss of death on it straight away.
We all put one in. That's my first kiss of death this season. So if we're going to do it, I'll have that one.
You'll have. Let's hope I don't have to come back and say, Ross, remember what you said?
Yes, because Jack will probably edit that out and put it in the chat.
Indeed, he's top 3 in the world. Never mind top 3 in the league. Yeah, I think he is, because I don't think there's any more midfielders like him, better than him, that play like him. To be honest.
And people always bash me when I say he's better than Conte, but it's a fact.
I think when he first came, Ross, yes, I wouldn't agree with you, but now he's grown and got better, and he does more work rate than Kante does, doesn't he? So yes, I agree with you now that he is better.
Oh yeah, when he first came in, no, I wouldn't have said it, but now 100%. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Conte's bad because he isn't, but indeed he's so much better, stronger, and the thing is, well, when he does score, they're insane, they're crackers.
Yeah. Just someone saying Gundogan is not a holding midfielder.
I thought he was.
Yeah. Push forward.
He does get forward a lot more, doesn't he? Just going back onto the players, Sean said some good players coming back from loans. Josh Knight as well at Wickham. Yes, he's at Wickham. I said Peterborough to you, didn't I, Jack? But no, he's at Wickham.
No, it was at Peterborough before.
Yeah, last year, wasn't he? So we've got some good players coming back, haven't we? So hopefully.
Another one we haven't mentioned yet. He's not done great at Rotherham because he's not had much game time, and that's George Hurst.
See, here's one, Mark, for you. Let Mark answer this one, Ross. For what Kante offered us that season, he was better. But what we need now, Ndidi is better than Kante, Mark. Would you agree with that? So I think Locks has actually spoke some sense for once. Then, to be honest, not often, but I think he's actually spoke some sense.
No, I agree with Locks. I really do.
Hold on, his head will be that big in a minute. You won't see him coming onto the screen soon.
I think Wolf's played out of his skin this season, and he's just showed what he's about, and he's just been so dominant in the middle, and he gives nothing away. His spreading of the ball is brilliant, and I think definitely agree with Locks. Sorry, Jamie.
No. You can agree with whoever you like. I just think it's strange that Locks has actually got up in the morning and speaking sense on a Sunday morning. That's probably a skinful of gin that he's had.
He's probably not had any gin last night.
Well, yeah, that's probably why.
He's having on his cornflakes.
He'll be coming on in a minute.
He will be, won't he? He will be. Let me just find this out. Right, we'll talk about the FA Cup semi-final. I know it's a couple of weeks away. Well, it's 3 weeks away, isn't it? We've got to talk about it. We got there, didn't we? We beat Man U. We deserve to talk about it, to be honest. Locks has sent us a super chat of 79p.
That's how much we're working out these. That's how much we're working out these days.
Yeah. It's gone down now. But yeah. So, what are people's thoughts? Because Steve Shepherd asked a question. Here we are. Cup final tickets. I know we've got another 90 minutes. I know we've got 90 minutes to go before we get to the cup final. But there is actually a chance we're getting back to some of the old normal, not a new normal, back to the old normal with fans being allowed into the ground. Because yesterday, the Russia-Serbia game, was it? There was about 5,000 fans in there. Same as the Netherlands, there was about 5,000 fans in there. Even, what was the other game I saw? One of the India. It's amazing how there's fans allowed back in. So, do you think there will be fans, Jack, in the FA Cup final?
Well, they're on about trialling it, aren't they, in the semi-finals for both legs with people who don't support either club. So
it's all on the postcode, isn't it?
After they've done that, the final, they're on about getting fans back in, aren't they? Or the 17th of May for the last game of the season. But the FA Cup final's after that. So Boris Johnson might...
No, the FA Cup final's on the 15th, isn't it?
I think it's I'm not sure. It's before, I think.
They should test the semi-final a bit more.
15th of what, did you say?
15th of May, isn't it?
No, 15th of May, we've got Chelsea away.
It's after the Chelsea game, I think.
So it's got to be. It's going to be in June, isn't it? Because we've got Spurs on the 23rd of May.
Oh, my sister's birthday.
Oh right, I thought it was the 15th. I got 15th of May in my head.
That's the FA Cup final. That one.
The 15th of May.
Yeah,
we'll be back in stadiums.
I thought it was.
According to the LCFC website, 15th of May, we've got Chelsea at home.
Yeah, but it won't. Yeah, but we're not in the final yet, though, are we, Mark? They won't preempt it, would they?
The Euros is fans as well, isn't it? Wembley, so I can't see why the FA Cup final won't.
The thing is, for fans as well. I mean, I know it's a different country, but USA, it's a much bigger country. But yet they're hosting Super Bowls and WrestleManias of 25,000 people in. So why can't we have that? Wembley, even more, or even in some stadiums, because America's is worse than what we're doing in the situation.
It is. I think it's a bit early for score predictions yet, Declan. Of course, we all want Leicester to win, of course, but it's another 3 weeks. We've got 2 games to go. It's 3 weeks today, isn't it?
You're right, Jamie.
18th of April.
15th. I've just gone on Wikipedia and they're saying it's the 15th of May at 5:30 kickoff.
It's on BT. It's on BT Sports, isn't it?
And BBC as well. The FA Cup's on both.
Yeah, the Chelsea Man City's on BBC and ours is on BT Sports, isn't it? Which is great here because in Spain, I struggle to get BBC on Sky TV because of the signal, but on BT Sports, it's fine. So I'm quite happy about that. So I'm quids in. But would it be a bummer, like Neil says, if we get to the final and then we can't get, and then there's only 10,000 tickets? It could work both ways, can't it? I'd rather not have the chance of going than losing out in a ballot, to be honest. I know it's probably going to be their fair way, but I'd rather not go, rather not be there than lose out in a ballot. That's like losing out twice, isn't it? I would have thought.
Yeah, they'll do that for home games as well, won't they?
If the government do what they said they were going to do, and class it as a test event, then the only people that can go, they've said, is going to be people within that catchment area with the postcodes.
Yeah, is that for the final or the semi-final?
That's for the final.
Oh, that's not fair, is it?
That's not fair for to Chelsea. If they say Chelsea get there, then they're near Wembley. Manchester fans, some from
that's the other side of London, isn't it?
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry,
it's basically, if they're using it as this is what I heard. If they're using it as a test event, the only people that are going to be allowed in there are going to be people that live in a catchment postcode area. They're using it rather than for the fans as a how it works as a COVID protected venue rather than a sporting event, if you see what I mean.
When you were allowed to see, we're allowed to see from tomorrow. I'll see. I mean, not you, Jamie, because obviously you're Alcudia, but we're allowed to see more than 6 people tomorrow. Is that right? Something like that. Because the reason I say that because I'm going to actually watch the FA Cup semi-final with my dad. Be nice. I've not watched a game with him for a long time over all this stuff's going on. Be nice to see the game with a family member. My dad went to that. Well, he didn't go to that one. That was the year he got married, 1982. That's the last time. I haven't just social ticket. Yeah, I think they will. So I'm just reading that comment. Tickets will
yeah. I'll just tomorrow 6 people in the garden. Can we stop talking about COVID because that's the biggest, worst thing we can ever talk about? I'm meant to be talking about football, Ross. You started that conversation.
No, I was saying it'd be nice to watch it with my dad for the first time. So yeah, can't wait.
But it'd be nice to get there, wouldn't it? Even though probably most of us won't be able to get there, it'd be nice to get there, wouldn't it? I know we're going to be at Wembley for the semi-final, but it won't be the same. The final, there might be fans there.
I said this to Jack a few weeks ago on his show. I said, it should be played at neutral venues like Old Trafford, Emirates Stadium, Villa Park, even the King Power Stadium, or Anfield. Places like that. It was so much better. I always preferred that. I know we never got to the semi-finals at that point when the Millennium Stadium was the main stadium, but it was just nice to go to neutral grounds for once. Instead of Wembley. It just takes this spark away. Yeah,
well, Sean, Colville's back and beyond anyway, so you won't get a signal, let alone a license there anyway. So.
There's two things I never thought I'd see in my lifetime was Leicester winning the top division and us winning the FA Cup.
Yeah,
and I'm halfway there. So.
Yeah, we've seen one, didn't we? We've seen one. To be honest, I'd never thought I'd see them at Wembley, and then I saw them in the playoffs in the 90s. And then I was hoping, we might get into Europe. I wouldn't mind a European venture, maybe a top 6 finish in the league. This is back in the 90s. Well, you used to be able to get top 8, didn't you? And you used to finish in Europe back then. And then we saw them in Europe, and then it was like winning the league as well, winning the cup in the 90s. And then we won the league, and now we've won a European trophy or an FA Cup. So you keep thinking, it will come true. It will come true. But just one thing, lads, I'd just like to say while we're here, thank you to the club for my member scarf. I don't know who everyone got these, but a special member scarf with my name on that came in the post.
Oh, wow.
That I didn't even know I was going to get. I think a lot of members have got them now. So it's not just international members. I think it was all members got one. So
that's good.
It's nice how the club are giving
gratitude, isn't it, from the club to you, to the fans. It shows that they're thinking about you through this tough time, and I guess they love giving, don't they, the fans? And obviously, since the owners have took over, you can't thank them enough for what they've done. They've gave the fans. They've never took. They're not like Mike Ashley at Newcastle or anything like that. We've got a great owners, and we can't think of anyone better. And we've got the best owners not in the world, and every club would wish to have an owner as we've got. So I guess, it shows what a big family we really are as a football club and how close we really are as fans.
100%.
Yeah.
And they made us comment, makes me laugh.
Say again. Oh, yeah, I'm not going on that one. No, I'm leaving that one alone completely. You don't want to... I'll put it up. I'll put it up for you. I was trying to... You mean this one? About your salad, yeah.
Watch the video from yesterday.
If you're going to do a highlight, Leicester Fan TV highlights of the season, if that's not in it, then it's not worth watching.
I know.
It's
Your food. It's not even a salad, is it? It's not even a salad. Now, one of them girls ran away from it, started laughing.
They'd run away if I was on there with me all the salad, so it doesn't matter.
They wouldn't have even got anywhere near of it. Anyway, lads, just before we go, have you entered your top 5 managers?
Yes.
Mark, you've all entered, right? Yeah, it's been a cracking video. Have you all watched the ultimate LCFC team video that we did?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I watched them.
Everyone that wants to watch it, please click out. Please go onto the description of this video, and the link for the 3 videos is in there. Let's make it big and better. Just on a very sad note, I'd just like to say, rest in peace, old Frankie Worthington. It was a huge shame. I don't think Ross and Jack will have ever seen him play.
Play when the last ever game at Filbert Street, where all the players were on the pitch. They played Future and I got a chance to see him play. I never saw him back in the 70s and 80s. That was my dad. But I got to say, I managed to get a picture of him. I didn't even know I had a picture. I was only young at the time. And then my dad sent me a picture, and I was like, I was really upset. And my dad was saying, what an amazing play. Obviously, the best ever goal he scored was obviously not for Leicester, but what a goal that was. I showed it to my son upstairs, and he said that's a really good goal, because obviously he's getting into football into a bit. But it was nice to have seen him. Nice to have seen him in that game. And obviously from that, what I showed you in that video, he was doing some great crosses for how old he was back in 2002. So it was such a shame. Great play, and I'm glad they did that minute applause. Obviously not just for him, all the other players or people have passed away as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mark, did you manage to see him before?
I did see him, yeah.
Did you? What, you must have been a bit like me, just saw him at the tail end of his career at Leicester.
Yeah, it was towards the end. It was early 80s, I think.
Oh, so you actually saw him playing against Leicester more than playing for Leicester?
I saw him play for Leicester. I just can't remember when it was.
Yeah, he finished playing for Leicester in 78.
78, yeah.
Yeah,
like
77, 78. I saw him just at the end of it.
I think it was about 12, 13 when I saw him. So,
yeah. Oh, you are older than me then.
Only just.
I thought you were about 40 or something.
I thought Mark was only 40. I just thought he had a very old
56.
Really? Wow, you look good for 50. No, I'm not gonna lie, you look good for 56.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Oh, hold on, he wants you to come round and cook something.
So that salad he eats.
Wants you to come for it, Mark. Yours is better than his.
Oh, it's going to be on the joke now. But right, anyone that's not known, please go onto my Twitter page, and it's through Leicester Fan TV as well. I want you to name your top 5 managers since 1970. Like I say, also check out the Ultimate LCFC team videos we've done. Please like and comment on them. It'll be much appreciated. It helps us grow. Terry Fuller was 30 back in the 70s. He must be a right old git now then. So, but yes, so please like and comment on the Ultimate team video. Much appreciated. And please like and share to YouTube or whatever social platform you're on. It's much appreciated. Mark, what have you got to do today? What are you planning today?
I was thinking about taking the motorbike out, but it looks a bit...
Oh, you're a bit of an easy rider, are you?
Oh, I got my bike, yeah.
Is it one of these Hells Angels ones where you've got the hands?
We're going to do the ride for the NHS in July. I think there's about 2,000 bikes from Norfolk, all going down to Kings Lynn, going around the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, then back to Norwich, around the Norwich and Norfolk Hospital, then off to Galston, to James Paget, to say thank you to the doctors and the nurses.
Who's a Levine in Holloway?
Morning, Councillor. How the devil are you? Hope you're well. Yes, Terry, we know you're an old git. Sure, hopefully I'll see you in August as well. Yes, let's hope your 50th comes ahead. You have to celebrate your 50 next year if you can't get out this year. You got your jab today. Mark, you still got your blood flowing after your jab last week?
Yeah, no clots.
Good, that's all right. I'm not entering that one, Patrick, because I think that's just a bit of a sarcastic. Andrew, I think he's forgot to put the comment on there. He must be like not thinking of anything. He must be like just all blank in his mind. So Ross, very quickly, I know how you like leaving me short comments. What you got planned for the rest of the day?
So I'm just with my son for a bit. His mum's picking him up about 45 minutes, and then I've got work at 11:30 till 8. So that's why I'm not doing the watch along today.
Right, you're flogging dodgy phones again. Vodafone phones again.
Listen, manager managed to swap it the other day when we did our watch along. It was quite fun to do. My debut watch along. I know it was England, but it was quite fun.
You look like you enjoyed it, singing the songs.
It was quite fun, even though it was, we're playing England when the underdogs against San Marino. It was. I'm taking the mic, by the way, when I said that. But obviously, it was fun to do. We had our own thing with chanting and all that stuff, and I didn't even eat much food, to be fair. I was enjoying myself too much, but hopefully we get an opportunity to do a Leicester one, whenever that may be, before obviously fans are allowed back in.
For you to say you didn't eat anything is absolutely amazing. You didn't eat much, sorry.
I didn't eat much. All I had was a McVitie bar.
You had steak and beans and chips.
Right, to be fair, that steak was not bad. I didn't get as bad comments, that steak. That's the first time I've ever done a steak in that oven. Ever.
With beans.
I've now got beans, a fryer. Fit chips. I've got a fryer now.
Ross should do a cook along. As long as he ain't know how to make a salad, we'll be fine. Right, on that note, Ross, we shall see you later, pal.
Anyway, lads.
Enjoy your work in an hour or so's time. See you later, pal. Yeah, Thank you, Ross. Mark, how's your day?
Enjoy your cakes.
Oh yeah, come April the 1st, we've said the missus is going to use everything up in the garage, in the cupboards, and get rid of everything and use everything, because I'm just fed up of eating cake and cake and cake. I need to do some extra. They're lovely though, absolutely fan dabby doozy. They really are, but it's just too much. It's too much. To be honest, Mark, I'm glad you left that comment till after Ross had left. It was fantastic, because Ross would have gone on and on and on about it. So, rightio, Mark. We shall speak to you later, pal.
See you guys
again soon. And Jack, what are you doing today? What have you got planned for today, Jack? You've got something special later on, haven't you?
Haley's gone missing, so I need to go and find her first. No, but
she's nicked your bank card, didn't she? Be careful of that. I'll check your bank statement if I was you.
She's left me bankrupt.
And then what you got planned this afternoon? You got something special, haven't you?
Yeah, I won't call it special. It's England.
Well, yeah. Come on, build it up. I've given you the platform here for you to actually. Hold on a minute. Look, you're on full screen now. Build it up.
Yes, guys. So England versus Albania today. Join me at 4:45 for the pre-match build-up, and also the watch-along. I'll be doing it on my own today without R of J&R. But yeah, join me for some entertainment, some craziness when England score. We're obviously the underdogs in the game. So, yeah, join me and you won't be disappointed. So, yeah, join me at 4:45 until after full time, and I'll get people on. So I'll send in a link out later today. And, yeah, just join me and let's have a laugh and enjoy our Sunday. So, yeah.
There we go. Guys. That's the way to build something up, Jack. Not, oh, right, okay, it's only England.
Jack loved the Jimmy Little videos.
Oh, the councillor. Morning, councillor. How the devil are you? Hope you come on soon. I really want to see who the councillor is, because he looks like he sounds so posh, doesn't it? The councillor. I really want you to come on.
Have you watched?
Say again.
Did you watch some Jimmy Little videos?
No, I haven't yet. I haven't. I might be ignorant, Swede, but watching the Ultimate Team, I was missing Gary McAllister being such a playmaker to Smith and Linex. Though leaving to Leeds later, he got some votes. Who's that? Aaron? Is Aaron? He got some votes, but just not enough, pal. Not enough to get in. But if you want to, make sure you put your top 5 managers in, Aaron. Help us build it up. Follow me on Twitter and add your comment to that. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Adam, morning, Adam. Here we go. His normal plug right at the end on the I can't remember the extreme. I can't remember the name of his show. He's got Kit Simmons. He had Martin Tyler on last week. He had Natalie Sawyer on the week after I had Natalie Sawyer on. So he nicked her from me. I had the idea first, but then he nicked her from me. So go and listen to. I'm sure Adam will put the comments up for me of where it is from. Here it is. The After Extra Time show. That's what it's called. I knew it was something like that, but I couldn't remember. So check out that. It's pretty damn good. I'm going to be on there sooner or later when he sorts me out of time slots. But hopefully we'll be all good. And my mate Ken had my fisted. Oh, small boy's had his jab. Hope you well. Hope you not had weird dreams about Chris Salad. Oh, bloody hope you haven't. Trust me, Councillor says, trust me. There's now posh about me, mate. Yeah, I think that's true. If you come from Leicester, there's now posh about anybody from Leicester. John O'Towers, the Ultimate Team. I think Huth deserved a spot, the Great Escape. It's just who voted for him, Jono. That's the thing. The fans voted. We had hundreds and hundreds of votes for it, and the fans voted. There just wasn't enough, but he did get votes voted in there. But hi, Luca. A bit late. I'm just about finishing now, pal. You're a little bit late. He comes on your show, doesn't he, Jack? You've spoke to him, haven't you?
I don't know.
He's commented. He's commented, hasn't he? He's commented on there. Great to get. But yeah, please go onto YouTube and watch the Ultimate Team video. Took a lot of sorting out. Me and Phil did it. Hope you enjoyed it. You'll find the bio, the links in the description below. So, rightio, Jack. We'll see you later for your watch along. And come on, England! It's normally come on, Foxes, but it's come on, England today. Are you going to put some war paint on later for it?
I hope so. If I can find it. If not, I'll stick my dad's paint on.
Hopefully it's washable. Only use emulsion, not gloss, pal.
I don't have to.
All right, then, mate. I'll speak to you later, Jack. Good luck for this afternoon, pal.
See you later, pal.
Rightio, that's another good watch along. It's international weeks. International weeks are boring, and they really are boring. When's the manager on? The managers is going to be this week. The councillor, if you look in the description of this video when it's finished, the links are there. or just go onto YouTube on the Leicester Fan TV channel and you will see him there. There's 3 videos, 15 minutes each video, the defence, the midfield and the strikers. Absolutely brilliant videos they are. So please go and watch them. Please like and comment on them. Please like, share and comment on this video on whatever platform you're on, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Just please go and enjoy yourself and like and comment. Cheers for watching. I'm going to... I don't know why it's a black flag, Brian, but I do know it's the England flag. For some reason, it comes up like that. I noticed that the other day. So there's nothing wrong with it. I know that it's just not being shown up on. I think it's been blocked by whichever Facebook. I think Facebook have blocked the England flag for some reason, but who knows? So I'm going to leave you there. So it's ciao, ciao, adios, good morning. Sorry, it's ciao, ciao, adios, goodbye. Top of the morning to you. Come on, you Foxes. Come on, England. Adios.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feedme, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.